This is an experiment, a look into the mind of the maker, a show about the community in which the hive mind thrives. Just kidding! This is a show about the lighter side of making. This is Makers Wanted.
Hey there, welcome back. Since the last episode, you've probably realized your need for this show. You've felt incomplete since you last spent time with us. That's understandable. Good news, we're about to blow your mind. Questions have been pouring in since last week. Apparently, you guys have the need for...
I'm just being helpful. I'm just being helpful. How do you edge joint two boards? That's also kind of complicated. I think it's best left to the most used method for learning how to edge joint, and I can demonstrate that for you now. Most of us used virtual reality to learn how to edge joint boards, but I realize you can't see what I'm seeing right now, but basically we have a board here. I'm now lifting the other board. Okay, now we're on edge. I forgot the glue. I already screwed this up. I'm just trying to be helpful. Okay, so we're gluing, put a bead of glue, and now we're putting it across the whole surface. I'm just trying to be helpful here. Just sit back and relax. Okay, we got even glue across the entire edge. Take this board. Yeah, there we go, yeah. Okay, now we got our clamps on here. We're gonna tighten our clamps. Start in the center and work your way out so the glue has somewhere to go, I think. Just trying to be helpful. I mean, look, just stick the boards together, put some clamps onto it, make sure some glue in that joint, and tighten them up. That's how you edge joint a board. Thank you. I'm just trying to be helpful here. Just trying to be helpful.
Sometimes using complex equipment can be complicated. We got you covered.
Hi, I'm Eloy, and you suck at woodworking. This is a tape measure. You probably don't have one. You probably hire people to use complex equipment like this. But that's okay. You want to learn. I'm not too confident about it, but we'll give it a try anyways. Get yourself a few of these and keep them around in drawers in your toolbox. They come in handy. You don't know what you're doing. Today's lesson is kind of simple, but we have to start slow with you. Tape measures have this end that wiggles. You probably think the thing is busted, but it's not broken at all. This is meant to butt up against the piece you're measuring. Likewise, if you hook this on a piece of wood and pull, you get the same measurement, but you'll probably forget that.
Yeah, and you guys offer measuring services too? Okay. Running a high quality show like this is extremely expensive, and we have to pay the bills. So, take it away.
This is the best advice. I got this covered. This one is for everyone that drives a vehicle. Don't you want to be more safe? Of course you do. Well, thanks to a nationwide study, they have determined through many years and tens of thousands of people who participated that the elderly are the safest group of drivers. Don't you want to drive like an elderly person? Of course you do. But I know what you're saying. I don't want to learn how to drive like the elderly. I don't have time for learning. Thankfully, there's a technology product called I Want to Drive Like the Elderly. This is available for every make and model. You just go to any dealership or service center, and for $29.95, you can have a high-resolution, high-speed, forward-facing camera put on your car and state-of-the-art computer system. It jacks into your controls and does things on your behalf to make you drive like an elderly person. Now, what do elderly people do? They drive slow. So here's the list of features. Say you're driving along and you need to tap the brakes for any reason. It automatically pushes the brake 20% harder than you've actually pressed. This makes you go extra slow. If the forward-facing camera detects a speed limit sign, it will automatically apply the brakes and you'll go 5 miles under the speed limit. I'm just getting started. So let's say you're just driving along and you are no longer accelerating. You just want to coast for a little bit. It will, at random, put 10% braking pressure on for no reason whatsoever. Awesome, right? Now, here's the really advanced stuff. Say you're driving along and you need to make a right-hand turn. Now, there is no stop sign and no stop light, so you have the right of way to make that right-hand turn. Doesn't matter. The system will automatically slow your car down to a complete stop. It will throw it in park, then put it into drive, and then you can execute your turn. It's the park and turn. Yes, even you can drive like an elderly person with no learning whatsoever. $29.95 can get this technology product installed, and everyone can start driving like the elderly. No one will be annoyed, and no one will be angered. Everyone will be happy. $29.95. Get yours today. I want to drive like the elderly.
Well, I need to measure the distance to the computer. Yes, I know how to install it. I'm not elderly. I just want to drive like them. Let's get serious for a minute. We're not only makers, you know, and relationships are important.
Okay, so we're back, and Sherry and I decided to finish the floor finally after a while. I'm fitting all these pieces together, and man, what is she doing out there? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. All right. Really? No, come on. Okay, okay. Apparently an hour later, I finally get my piece. So 3 hours go by, and we finally got like 4 pieces laid. It's obviously driving me nuts. Now what is she doing? Oh my God. Are you kidding? I need 4 inches. That's all I need. Just take 4 inches off. Oh, you know what? Oh, good. I finally get to move forward. But now I've had enough. I just all day trying to get this. I'm going.
Projects are out this week. Let's get experimental. We want to show you something you've never seen before. A first for the internet.
So, we're gonna heat this thing up to like 600 million degrees, and we're gonna cut through something that's never been cut through before.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool.
Awesome.
No way.
It's like the coolest thing I've ever seen.
No one's gonna believe this.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh. So cool.
Oh, this is gonna win the internet.
Oh yeah.
I know. Mind blown. Now, before you experience information overload, let's get to this week's tip. The simplest way to make dovetails is with a pattern. As any good woodworker knows, you can easily find templates for stuff like this on the internet. Simply print out your pattern, glue it to a board, and begin your cuts. We prefer to cut out our dovetails with a bandsaw, but you could also use a chisel. Once all the dovetails have been cut out, you can test fit. If everything lines up okay, it's time for glue and clamps. Then you're done. So that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and remember, you're unique, just like everyone else.